Hey Libra, it's me, Brandy. If you're new, I'm Brandy. I'm straightforward, I'm honest, I give you what I can. I do not feed nonsense. So if you're into that, cool. Into reality, cool. So let's get a basic message for the month for you. Well, I'm going to keep that one and that one. I'm going to read this one, but this has to do with partnerships, relationships, and everything. I had pre-shuffled, they fell out. You've seen that. Underneath the deck, I have sacrifice, sabotage, and undoing, not being able to see clearly. So this is all about to do with illusions, Libra. All about illusions. That was real fast here, but I'm going to read this card for you so everyone gets a good display of what's going on in their life, because it's a general. All right. This is Saturn causing chaos in your life literally right now, and you being stubborn. All right. They always say time changes things, but you actually have to change them yourself. It's the Lord of Karma. It shatters all illusions. It takes 29 years for him to orbit the sun. There is no more getting ready to live your life. It's time to live it and be responsible for your own dreams, goals, and affairs, Libra. If you hold on to things with no basis in reality, your suffering will grow and depression may follow. You cannot escape this truth-seeking energy. You must face it. Wow. Okay. You may become keenly aware that you may not have enough time left to achieve your goals. Often, it's a paring away of what is not essential, but for those who have not acted wisely, this will be a difficult transition. When this card is drawn, feel as if nothing goes right for you. You may feel very discouraged. Just as it seems things are progressing, there's obstacles. What this is Saturn showing you a part of your life that may not have been based upon anything real. It may have outlived its purpose, or perhaps you've misjudged the situation, thinking it's better than it was. In truth, it's returning it's all about correction. Corrects in any area which isn't based on reality. It might be romance, business deals, educational paths, partnerships, marriage. This card is pointing something out to you that may not have been genuine in the first place and should be let go of. Whatever seems shaky in your life at this moment, it will not last and probably is not meant to. You're not being given a pass on the matter in question. It will not progress easily and you might want it to. But positively, it does mark a time when things are solidified. Whatever you accomplish currently will be permanent. You will have worked hard and your hard work will pay off, growing more successful over time. You feel a sense of time running out. If any partnership is now being formed, the lover or partner may be older or in better standing. Pessimism may figure in, and you may be compelled to give up on something you believe in dearly. It's the planet of time and measure. Okay? It's returning to tend to bring on a rough passage, but then a harvest. You're now at a time when you understand things better than you did a year ago. It's time to be brave and face this important passage. There's no quick fix when this shows up. Know what you can and cannot do. You need to be measured. You need to, let go of your illusions, for they do not serve you. You have to get down to the brass tacks to see what you're made of. It's like stripping everything away, right? Like you can't say I need this to do this, to do this, to do this. That's stubborn ass behavior. Okay, and that makes life even heavier on you, right? It makes life super harsh. Because you're not learning the lesson, right? That's the difficulties and being able to move to the next level and putting the past behind you, right? It's paying the dues. It's what your ambition is. I have late December here for a time frame, if I do get one, by the way, for you to build a new foundation, to be responsible. There's something about dealing with nursing homes and sickness here, right? Feeling pressed for time, stuck, frustrated. There's something about someone's father. It's just a reality check. It's a definite flipping reality check. And it may have to do with business, shared, partners, whatever. I'm going to tuck that here, because I just took it for the underlying energy because it fell out, but that does represent the 7th house, which is you, which is Libra. So I'm going to find out what energy is in the relationship first. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on here? Oh my God, you guys seen that. You seen that. Disillusioned. Right? Can't see clearly past your own ass, whether that's you or your partner. This is too much confusion. Right? Not seeing clearly. We live in the clouds. Okay. And they're saying, hey, you're not supposed to be continuing this. Okay? You're not supposed to be continuing this. But it's like you've been trying to manipulate the situation, so they're coming in to make life pretty hardcore on you right now. Or you have a partner who's trying to keep you in like a misty sense of, I don't know, confusion. Someone here has been doing some candle magic. Be careful of that candle magic, depending on what your intentions are. If it is a love spell, that shit backfires. It never ends well. It ends up being very toxic and karmic-y, okay? It's like the illusions are breaking off of that. I really need someone to understand that. Never come to me for that. I will not do it. I only return energy. I use people's energy against them. The energy they put out, I use that against them, if that makes sense. Tell me about this. Oh, judgment wanted to come out for you to correct things or forever be lost. We have the magician. Seeing what you're made of. What's right in front of you. What tools do you already have? Here you are again. Karma, fate, release, divorce. Knowing it, but refusing to deal with it with the Two of Swords. Like, I'm just going to blind myself to it. It's going to work itself out. Okay, son. Look at that. Judgment out again. Nope. Nope. Correct the matter. Break the illusion. Or forever be lost. There will be a choice. This is clarifying illusion. This is Seven of Swords. This is lying to ourselves, being lied to, being drawn into the mysticism. Okay? Other shit's going on here. It's pretty shady. You are being woken up. You're being shaken up, to be fair. Yeah. That's a partnership. That's a contract. Two of Cups. That's what it's tied to. That's what the lies are tied to. That's what the illusion is tied to. What are you trying to protect them from? Spirit, archangels, and guides. A very manipulative person. A very cold person. A very jealous person. Okay, or turning jealous. They're really trying to keep you down from this path. You see that there is a person behind her in the shadows. I've actually never really noticed that. Right? Facing the shadow self. Could be anything. Right? Trying to keep you from it. It's not working out. You gotta go a different direction. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. You gotta put a lot of work in. Stop, Spirit, stop. Tell me about what this partnership is. It's a choice. It's a choice. It's contracts. It's online ventures. It's messages. Okay. Yeah, it has to do with money. Okay. Putting the groundwork down. Very guarded as well. I don't want to share it. That's what I just heard. I don't want to share it. again with the devil, Cappy showing up here. Okay. Karmic. Tied to someone or something that you should not be. And we got to break those chains, okay? It's very manipulative here. My messages have been kind of crazy. It's like living in the past and not in the future. Living in the past. Yeah, it's like, so many arguments in this dynamic. So many we just don't want to face them. We know the lies. We know the lies. My Libra is rising. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the personal message to do with this, please? What's the personal message for Libra, please? The word wants to be written. Then I say that's contracts, writing, communication, telecommunication. Right? Number 42, which is a 6 within like 6 weeks, 6 months. We're going to read that. I read these sometimes because instead of just intuitively pull, because it has more for other people, right? So, you might have been taught that creativity is something you have to work hard to access, or that finding your life purpose is so difficult that you must search high and low for it. Yet, what you are is within you and wants to come out at every available opportunity. You don't have to struggle so much. It's more about allowing space for it to manifest and let the energy flow. The struggle is not in finding something. It's more about letting go of the idea that you need to search for your path in the first place. Remember how I said, like, you had to get down to the brass tacks now, and I felt that that was like stripping away. You don't need all this nonsense to begin, right? That was lying to yourself, manipulating yourself, excuses. That just backed me up. Okay. The effort is getting out of the way, not in making something happen. Right? Get it out of your own way. As being yourself, that is the foundation from which your true life path will reveal itself. Being yourself becomes easier when you give yourself permission to love, honor, and accept yourself in all circumstances, especially the ones where you might be more tempted to reject and judge. Give the sacred rebel the opportunity to decide your value, irrespective of whether they meet the general social acceptance. Your dreaming of or seeking to do, create, live, or manifest is actually very natural for you. That's why you want to do it. If you experience controlling and manipulative forces as you were growing up, you would have found it hard to access your natural state at the time. I told you there was a manipulative, illusionist energy here that you've been trying to break free from. And you know it. Okay? Whew, the natural self hasn't gone anywhere. It's still there within you. It's just about chipping away at the walls of shame. With a defiant, who the hell cares? I am here and I'm going to love myself anyway. This allows you to risk bearing the feeling of any shame that arises as you release old emotional wounds and break away from any restraints of unconditional. Break away any restraints to unconditional self-love. This can empower you to love yourself no matter what, simply because you want to. You might decide to declare, I am still lovable, so put that in your pipe and smoke it. It will send an energetic message to whoever shamed you in the first place, whether they meant to or not. You know? So, they're struggling with their own shame right now, and they're kind of putting that on you. So, you're going to be freed to release that. The shame is just an emotion, not a truth. And you can defy and hold it as how. This is so, okay? You get that? Understand that? I understand that. We have the Lovers again with the choice. The contracts, the writing, choosing yourself, choosing the higher self. That's the good side. Because you have not been living in your light. You have dimmed your light for someone else or the shame, whatever. This is not being happy. That's a marriage that's not happy, right? No one's compromising. No one's working together. Okay? You are confused, but you do have the answer. They've told you it's right there. It's right there. It's about starting your own business or something, and you don't think you're good enough because someone else has put that in your head. They are trying to safeguard you. You see that? This is definitely from a Pisces or something. Pisces, Virgo. Because this angel comes in on this side to protect you from that hanged man. Okay? They're protecting you. They're not supposed to be there anymore. They've been giving you those signs. Here we have strength, but this one has the devil in it. Giving you the courage, they're right beside you, to stand up to the narcissistic ways, the patterns, the traumas. Yep. Yep. Seeing very, very clearly here. You may have to get the law involved, okay? So you can, like, walk away because you're waking up. That's cool. Write that book. Start that blog. Choose you. Choose you. Trust you. Okay, that little voice. I ignored that little voice 2 times today. 2 times because it is so small and I know it. Because the other stuff is so loud. They told me. They told me 2 times, and so I decided to start listening to that little voice, and I've been dead set all day long after that. Let's get a spirit postcard for you. See what, anything else I have to add. Spirit, archangel, and guides. What else do you have to add for Libra? Goodbye note. Alright. Dear you, sometimes you just feel like no one understands you, that you're not heard, or even that you don't count sorry. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion. Illusion. Someone's put in your head, right? And although your feelings tell you that abandonment is real, well, we who love you know better. You are never alone, and even when rejection happens, you're ultimately being protected, so better things can replace what wouldn't have worked in the first place. Everyone on the side of the veil is watching over you and rooting for your ultimate success. Life loves you. We love you. And you're a unique spark of the divine and always connected to the light and to source. And you're always in our care. You need to trust and keep the faith. We love you always and forever. See what I mean here? It's telling you there's illusions and you're about to break free from them. You're not alone. And rejection is always there. You just got to overcome it, right? And they are protecting you. I told you, you are being protected. They're trying to wake you up. It's that little voice inside your head. That's why I say listen to the message, folks, because when I talk, there is literally something that they're giving you from my mouth. That's all I'm going to say. Peace out. Remember to hit that subscribe. Hey!